Hello everyone, it's me Andrea. Today I will show you something I was inspired by artists. There is an exhibition going on here in a museum about affichisten. I don't know if you have an English word. It's a French word. Um, these people started. In the 50s, I think, in France, and it was about decollaging in not in their studios or ateliers. It's about street art, They decollaged posters, placards, or this advertising placards, and that was their art. They started with this project, and it was more a happening, And this was built. They came together in a group, in this group called Nouveau Realists, and it was really interesting because you had in this exhibition you have this fences and where the advertising posters were put on and yes, and I was really, really inspired by that, and I thought I would like to make my own decollage, but that means I have to collage before. So I use quite a lot of my paper I have laying around, never use, and a bit of newspaper paper. So I put it on with normal gel medium, it is, on and peel it off to get some nice, interesting pattern structure, whatever. You can't really control it, so what you end up with is yeah, it's a coincidence. So some of them were nicer, some weren't, and I made some cards, and I will have a look and work on them later. But I will show you too what I've done with them. Of course, I didn't leave them like that, and this affichists there yeah, leave it like that. They decollage it in a way that for them it gives a dramatic look. Or yeah, it's quite. You can Google that actually. It's really interesting. So I have a really really light gesso wash over that, and then I use different paints and put it on, dab it off. What I wanted is I wanted to have only a bit of paint in these lighter areas, where the areas where this tone or this tone areas, and I wanted to have the collage or the pictures, writing, whatever, peeking through. So that's why I thinned everything extremely down. But I wanted to put down some paint, of course, and some color. So it was a bit to find a balance. And that was the next thing, was still fiddling with the paint. And that's the other one actually. I did two, and while one was drying, I started with the other one. So at least same process, bit different paint or colors, and put that down, dab it off, because not too much. So going on with more paint. That's still the second one I'm using, and that's it actually. So that's a basic, so you can see quite good the collage under, or the decollage under it. Here I go with the brayer over with gesso, go through the gesso with the brayer and then over the card. And here I use thingy hole thing. It's actually embellishment paper. You can use it for card making. And a little bit of a metal thing. And here, sorry, I forgot to video that. I used heat gun to make this. I experimented before with a lot of stuff, what runs, but not that much that you have a bit of a dimension. to put some thingy powder on, and couldn't find it, so I used the heat gun and then put some of that embossing powder on. And this specially one, this is from Tim Holtz. You can rub it when it's dry and it brings different pigments out. So, and on the other one I've done some stamping with Tim Holtz. I don't know what it calls actually, but it's a bit graffiti-like, so I thought that was really good because it's like yeah, one of these walls, fences, whatever. They decollage. That's what I wanted to reproduce, and you have graffiti on this, haven't you? So that's what I wanted to achieve here. And I used this drywall tape, and this is washi tape I've torn apart in really thin stripes and put it back on. And so on that, I wanted to stamp something. The typical, you know, this statement when in revolutions or so you have these statements on the walls, libertà or whatever you call it. But there was a lot of stuff going on the card, so no stamp wanted to show up, or the impression wanted to be, couldn't get a nice impression. So I, at the end, because I had to cover it and it didn't work with gesso, I had to put some modeling paste on top, and that's, I'm waiting for drying now. This is the first card again with heat gun droppings. These, I used this tag stamps and stamped them, put some distress ink on top, bit of water sprinkling going on. I only want, I think 3 or 4 I'm using, so cut out more, but always something for later. Oh, again, leftovers. So I'm using here some breads to put them on the card. I didn't glue them. I want to have them a bit more movable, bit of shading around, and I shaded this wood droplets with a charcoal it is, and with a blending stump. So light stamping, not very much going on stamping wise, and Tim Holtz word sticker thing. So what, oh yeah, and I outline it a bit with a pit pen. So, and now this had dried. I put, because it was too white, the modeling paste, I put some distress ink on, and now I stamp it. And you can't see what I do, sorry, because I'm off camera. But I stamp a word, realists. It's realists. Yeah, that was, they called this artistic group called Nouveau Realists, called each other. So that's why I put it on there. I was missing a bit, so this gear I put down, and yeah. And then I thought, what are you doing with it? Could it make nice cards? And that's what I did with it. Matted it on black, and then put it down on cardstock, both. And that's it. So at the end you can see some still pictures I've made, and that's what I wanted to show you. I really liked this exhibition. Really fantastic artists, went completely different way, and not very well known in Europe or outside of France a lot. So, and that's it. So thanks a lot for watching. See you with the next video. Bye bye.